Can I get your name just so we can make sure we have the right person with the right appointment? Okay. And does the last name start with a... Okay. Alright. So I have a few questions for you before we go ahead and get started. Have you had any changes with your eyesight recently that you've noticed? Okay. So I can see in the notes that you wanted to have some colorblind testing today as well. Okay, so we can definitely do that. What makes you think you could be colorblind? Things don't seem as bright as they used to? Okay. Yeah. We can make a note of that. I'll check your eyes for sure to make sure everything is in order. I do have some different kinds of tests. So, we definitely have the color and number test ready for you. So there's that, and then we have a few others that have not yet been proven to give us full answers, but they have shown in some studies that they do work. So we have those to try at the office today too. Anything else? Any problems with your eyes, like itching, burning, redness, dryness? Okay. And do you remember when you were last in for a visit? Were you at this office? Is this your first time in this office? Have you gone to a different office recently? In the past? When was your last appointment? Okay. So yeah, you are due for a checkup anyways. Okay. Alright. Anything else you feel like I should know before we get started? Any other issues? Any blurriness? Changes? Anything? No. Okay. So let me finish putting in some notes. Alright. We are going to get started now, okay? Alright, sounds great. So, I'm going to do the basic kinds of eye exams that you normally get whenever you go to the eye doctor. You might also normally have this tested as well, but I'm going to start by looking into your eyes with my little otoscope here. But I seem to have the wrong head on it, so let me change that real fast. We want this one. Okay. Alright. Now that is in order, I'm going to shine this light into your eyes, and I just want you to look straight at my nose for me real fast. Okay, I see. Alright, for moving closer with me. Now I want you to look behind me. Just pick a point on the wall, and I'm just going to get closer again and have a closer look at the coloration and how your eyes move now, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna test everything. Alright. Now I'm going to take the tip off of it. You just use it as a pen light. So I'm going to look at how your eyes are dilating. Alright. So just again stare back at the wall, and I'm just going to run this past your eyes. Okay. Alright, that seems to be in order. Now I'm going to cover one eye, okay? And I'm going to just test this one. Okay. That looks good. I'm going to do the other one. Okay, that seems to be looking great. So, now I'm going to ask you to follow the light with your eyes. Sorry, I did not mean to flash it there. Alright, so I'm just going to test your eye muscles. Track everything correctly. Alright. Great. Okay. Alright, awesome. Now, we're going to test your peripheral vision as well. Tell me when you see the light come into your vision, okay? When you can see it. Alright. No? Okay. I'm going to come from over here now. Ready? Okay. How about from the bottom? No? Okay. How about from the top? No? Okay. Looking good. So that all seems to be in order. We're going to move on now, and I'm going to use the numbers as I had mentioned. So I'm going to put this back together. Alrighty. That's good. I'm going to use the numbers now. You probably have seen these before at other appointments you've been to. Alright. On this one we do have some numbers. There are some blank ones. There are shapes, there are animals. I believe that's it. Yeah. So I just want you to tell me what you see. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I am going to pick a few of them. So, what do you see on this one? Okay, great. What about this one? Alright. Skip through. How about this one? Okay, perfect. Yeah, some of ours got cut off. Alright, now these are a bit smaller. Can you tell me what you see there? Alright, great. Yes, some people confuse the 5 for a 6, but that is a 5, so you did great. Let's pick a different one. What do you see here? This one is a tricky one. Yes, there's nothing on this one, it's just some lines. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay. Can you tell me what you see on this one? Alright. How about this one? Yep, there's nothing on that one. Good job. Skip a few more. We're still in the numbers. You tell me what you see on this one. Very good. Yeah, some of these are easier than other ones. Let's finish off the numbers. Can you tell me what you see on this one? Alright, that is a 5. I might have to go back and test you on a few more of these ones. Let's do the animals and the shapes. How about that? Can you tell me what you see here? Alright, yes, that's a butterfly. That's a turtle. Good job. I think we have 2 of him in there. This one's a bit harder. Can you tell me what you see there? Yeah, I don't know why that one is so pale. That was an apple though. How about this? Tree. Okay. That one? That's a deer. Let's pick a few more of those red-green ones. You can't tell what that is? Oh. It's a duck. Let's pick another red-green. Okay. We have some super easy ones. Yep, a square. That one. Circle, yes. Let's try this one. A circle again, yes. So let me go back to some of those red-green. Can you tell me what you see on this one? Okay, that is a 12. Let's find another one. Okay, that is 8, yes. I'm curious why only some of those are sticking out to you. Did we do this one? Okay. Let's see. Did we do this one? No, that's not a 20, it's 29. Alright. Let's see if I have any others. That is pretty strange, although some of these are harder to read. Did we do this one yet? Alright. That is a 6. Let me write down in here. And just make a note. Okay, I'm wondering why that is. Maybe you do just see some colors duller than others, which is perfectly fine. I mean, not everyone's like for colors eyesight is the same. So I can get them apart. I do have some color hue charts here. And I'd just like you to tell me how many different colors you see on the blue one. Yes, 5. Can you tell me how many you see on the yellow one? 3. They are quite similar. Let's move on to the red-green. You see 4 there? Okay. And how about red? 5. So it appears that green may be an issue for you. Alright. Have you noticed that yourself in everyday life, that green is maybe blending? You're not seeing different values of green? Okay. Next, I have some little pictures, and I'd just like you to tell me all the different colors you see, okay? I'll hold it closer for you. Yes, we have yellow, orange, blue, black, green, and there is a little bit of red. Okay. Now, can you tell me, does the green all look the same, or do you see different shades of it? You just see more like the black and then the green, no in between? Okay. What about this picture? Alright. Yes, I can hold it closer. Go ahead. Alright. Yes, yellow, pink, red, brown. See the green? Do you see 2 different values of green? Okay, good, good. A bit more green in this one. Just tell me how many different greens you see. Okay, 2. Good. Good. How many different greens? 3, you think? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, it is typical that men do not see as many shades of colors as women do. So, it is strange, but I don't think that there's a big issue there. So I'm gonna go ahead and make notes of that green is a little iffy for you, and we will keep that on file, and then we are going to move ahead with the rest of the eye exam, okay? Alright. Alright, moving on now. I'm going to have you first look at this chart here, so if you'd like to turn a little bit to see that better, you can. Okay. So this is the normal Snellen chart that all eye doctors have. Some of them have different letters and some of them say things, but ours just has different letters, okay? So I'd like you to start by covering this eye for me, okay? And we're going to have you read line 4. Can you read line 4 for me? very good. How about 5? Alright, and we're going to make a jump. We're going to go to 7. How about that? Alright, very good. If you'd like to turn a little bit more so I can cover your other eye here. Alright. Can you go ahead and read for me line 8? Alright, you missed one on that one, but that is totally fine. So let's move on to line 6. Can you do line 6 for me? Okay, very good. That is all looking really good. You did a fantastic job there. With both of your eyes, can you read any of the lines lower than 20/20, which would be number 8? Can you read anything like 9 to 11? 9? Okay, go ahead and try. Alright, that was a very good attempt. That was actually a C there, but you did a great job. So, input that information. Alright, and we're going to turn and we're going to move on to the next chart. So go ahead and turn back. Okay, very good, very good. I'm going to move over a little bit. So, as you can see, we have 2 charts here. This one, we've been told isn't as common in other eye doctor offices, but we use it here. This is a peripheral vision chart. And then we also have another form of the Snellen chart. And it's just the letter E turned in different directions, and we just ask you what you see, like which direction. So this would be up, this would be right, this would be up. And you know, it's just the E turned. So, why don't you go ahead and tell me on this chart what you can see, okay? What line do you think you can see the best? This is a smaller chart, yes. We read this one differently than we do the original Snellen chart over here. Can you do line 5 for me? And if it makes it easier, you can call the sideways ones W or M, if that would be easier for you. Very good, very good. Okay, what about this line? Line 3. Alright, very good, very good. Yes, we don't make you do that a ton. It can get confusing after a little bit. Moving on, if you'd like to turn just a tad, if that would be better for you. Okay, very good. So, this chart, I want you to stare at the X in the middle here. Okay, it's in the middle here. Right there. Tell me what you see to the right of the X. Okay, very good. Tell me what you see to the left of the X. Alright, good. Can you tell me what you see vertically left? Alright, and how about diagonally down to the right? Alright, very good. Can you tell me what you see above the X with your peripheral vision? And how about below? Alright, great. So that is all looking good. To move forward, we're going to turn back. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to mark these things off as great, finished. Now, I'm also going to just do we're going to drop down the circles in front of your eyes, and I want you to tell me which number is better, go ahead and turn back to the chart. Good job. Okay. Maybe a little more for you. Okay. So I want you to look at the chart and I want you to tell me, cover this eye for me. Okay. And I want you to tell me if this is better. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Alright, 1 and 2. 2 is better? Okay, bring that up. Bring the next one down. Okay, 3 or 4. Again, 3 and 4. Okay. Okay, 4. Next one, we're going to go back to 1 and 2. 1. Okay, bring back 1. Okay, 1. 3. 1 and 3. 3. Okay, perfect. Let me input what that was. Okay. And now we're going to come from over here. I'm going to cover your eye. Okay. And we're going to bring down 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1. Okay. We're going to bring down 3 and 4. 3 and 4. 3. Okay. 3 and 5. 3 and 5. 3 still? Okay. Put it back. Alright, now we're going to bring down another 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay, 2. Perfect. Alright, let's do. Okay, we're going to have 2 and 3. 2 and 3. 3. Okay. Thank you very much. Go ahead and turn back to where you were. Okay, perfect. So at this point in time, I'm going to say that you do not need a new prescription for your glasses or need glasses at all. Do you have any other questions? Okay. As for the color blindness, I'm going to say that you are not colorblind at this point in time. We can always check again. You can come back and we can check in the future. But from what you've told me, I just believe that you don't see as many of the different color values of green as other people do. And that is perfectly normal, actually. Like I said, it's more common in females to be able to see the difference in certain shades, but you know, it's not like strict where like only women see all the colors and only men don't see all the colors. It just varies from person to person. But we do have a note of that on your file now. So we will probably always check for that going forward. As for everything else, I did need to measure your eyes actually and the distance between your eyes. So we have this little ruler here. It's fairly new technology. I just need to get a measurement of your eyes here. Okay, so 4.5. 4.5, pretty same size for both eyes, and the distance between them is 2. Okay, that's great. Everything's good. Going to make a note of that. Sorry, I forgot that step. It is a new step that they've added to the checkup process. Alright. Are you sure there's nothing else you'd like to discuss before you leave today? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay. And I'm glad your eyesight is pretty much 20/20. It was a pleasure checking your eyes today. And I will see you again in about a year for your next exam, okay? So just keep an eye on that, and if anything drastically changes anytime soon, please make another appointment to come back in, okay? Okay, great. Okay, bye. Okay, guys, I just want to make a little bit of a disclaimer. I am not an eye doctor, nor do I for sure know that any of those colored things make a difference. I just know that this is an actual test, so whatever I did with the pictures and the color values here, that is not proven, I don't think, to test if you're colorblind or not. So this was just to give a bit of more in-depth test. And the pictures that I used, I did get off of Google, but I do have their references, like who made them and everything, so I will give them credit in the description below, just so I'm not stealing from them. I just thought that these pictures had a good amount of different color to them for the purpose of this video, but I will give them credit in the description below. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye.